dance friends, Amy here, and I'm so glad you're going to join me for today's ballet book adventure. Our book for today is Already a Butterfly, a meditation story by Julia Alvarez, illustrated by Raul Colon. We'll read about Mari, a beautiful butterfly, as she floats from flower to flower, and with the help of one flower, she remembers how to feel peaceful and happy and enjoy being who she is. Let's start off as usual by tapping on our body to wake ourselves up for class. Today, let's pretend that our fingers are frogs, and the frogs are going to be hopping to wake us up. All right, we got our hopping frogs ready. Frogs hopping on our arms. Frogs hopping on our other arm. Frogs hopping on our chest. Frogs hopping on our belly, which is sitting up strong. Frogs hopping on our legs and hopping on our knees to wake them up. And frogs hopping on our toes. And frogs hopping on our hips to wake those up. Frogs hopping on our shoulders. Hopping on our necks. Hopping on our heads. And we reach up nice and high. Take a breath in. And take a breath out and relax forward. Great, and now we're ready for class. Because our book is about a butterfly, let's do our butterfly stretches. Our feet are going to be facing together and we'll hold on, and our legs will be our butterfly wings. And we'll go on a little flying adventure. Our wings go up and down, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and now we'll fly with our arms and fly to the other side. Fly up high, and we'll take a butterfly nap. In our story, when Mari is little, she is a caterpillar. Then she builds a chrysalis, and when she comes out of her chrysalis, she's a butterfly with her beautiful butterfly wings. Can we pretend that we're starting in our chrysalis and that we're coming out and we have our wings for the first time? We'll roll over onto our bellies and we'll come out of our chrysalis. And here's one wing coming out and down. And the other wing stretches. And the first wing stretches again. Stretch both wings. And stretch both wings. Stretch both wings. And now we're butterflies. In our story, the Posas had many caterpillars. Can we practice counting caterpillars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's practice on the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the caterpillars were brothers and sisters. Can they give each other kisses? First one kisses, second one kisses, third one kisses, fourth one kisses. Now on the other hand, first one kisses, second one kisses, third one kisses, and fourth one kisses. Let's practice that with music. stand up and work on some of our ballet exercises. We're going to start standing in parallel with our arms on ba, and when the music starts, we'll put our hands on our hips. And today we're going to practice pointing our foot and then bringing our toe to our knee. Point on the floor, toe to the knee. Point on the floor, toe to the knee. And then we'll do that with the other foot. We'll point to the floor, toe to the knee, point to the floor, toe to the knee. We can also turn our bunny ears out so our feet are in first position, and we'll point to the side and bring our toe to the knee. Point to the side, toe to the knee. And on the other foot, point to the side, toe to the knee, point to the side, toe to the knee. When we point to the side and bring our toe to the knee, our leg makes this open shape, kind of like a window, and that's called retiré. So let's try this with music. We'll start in parallel. We'll have our arms on ba, hands on hips, point, knee, point, knee, point, knee, point, knee, and we'll do other leg, point, knee, point, knee, point, knee, put it down, go to first position, point to the side, retiré, side, retiré, side, retiré, and put it down. We'll work the other foot, side, retiré, side, retiré. One more, retiré, put it down, feet go back together and arms down. Now we'll practice swaying with our arms and legs. When the music starts, we'll point our foot to the side, and we're going to sway with our arms low. And then we're going to sway with our arms a little higher. And then we're going to sway with our arms at the highest. And then we're going to come back and sway with our arms low. When you're swaying, what would you like to imagine to be? You could be leaves blowing in the wind or snowflakes. You could be a butterfly flying, like in our story. You could be an airplane gliding through the air. What else can you think of that you would like to imagine to be? Here we go. Our book today is Already a Butterfly, a meditation story by Julia Alvarez, illustrated by Raul Colom. In a field of many flowers lived a butterfly named Mari. She spent her days flitting from flower to flower to flower, touching down only for seconds before she was off again. If you asked her to name the flower she had just visited, Mari couldn't tell you. A daisy? A lily? A rose? At night, as she rubbed pollen off her legs, she knew she had definitely gotten a lot done. But had it been a good day? Before she knew it, the sun was coming up. There seemed to be no time to rest. No time to enjoy just being a butterfly. Her parents, the Posas, had never taught Mari to take her time. How could they? They had been so busy themselves, laying almost 100 eggs, which had hatched into caterpillars, then grown into butterflies inside their chrysalises. One day, as Mari landed on a flower, her feet sank into the pollen, and the fragrant smell made her head feel light. She remembered resting quietly, wrapped in her cozy chrysalis. If only she could go back to that peaceful time. "Hello there," a friendly voice greeted Mari. It sounded as if it were coming from deep inside her. Mari looked left and right and up and down. Below her in the sunlight, a bud was beginning to open. Mari could see the white strip, like a smile, of a bloom emerging. "Do I know you?" Mari inquired. The bud hummed in reply. Mari sighed with impatience. What?" The bud repeated softly. "Sorry, no time to talk. I've got a busy day ahead of me." Mari launched into her long to-do list. Then she asked, "So, is your name really Om?" "I don't have a name," the bud explained. "I guess for now you can call me Bud, but soon that will change. What's important is feeling happy, just being who I am." Mari recalled that special time inside her chrysalis. Is that what her new friend meant by feeling happy just being herself? Bud hummed again, nodding in the breeze as if he had heard Mari's thoughts. "Of course, back then you didn't know what you were doing. You were just following your instincts." Papa Posa had used that very same word. Those instincts led you to become a beautiful winged creature who doesn't yet feel like a butterfly. Mari had to admit, Bud was right. She didn't feel like a beautiful winged anything. "I'm always so busy and sad, especially when I remember that peaceful time in my chrysalis." You can go to that quiet place inside you whenever you want. Mari shook her wings. Impossible. "Here, let me teach you how to go there," Bud said. "First, close your eyes." You already are a butterfly, Mariposa. You just have to learn a way to get rid of the hurry and worry that keep you from knowing who you really are. That's what I'm going to teach you. Shall we start? Mari wasn't convinced, but it was worth a try. "I want you to follow your breath." She was about to ask what it meant to follow her breath, but Bud's voice carried her along. Imagine being inside your chrysalis, all soft and warm. Mari liked imagining that she was back inside her home. Breathe deeply and slowly, in and out. In and out, in and out. My, what a busy life you've had. First, as a tiny caterpillar, eating all those leaves, shedding your skin every time you got too big. Next, you made a chrysalis, grew wings, and burst out into the world, all in a matter of weeks. But now you can rest. There's nothing to do but breathe. In, out. In, out. But now you can rest. There's nothing to do but breathe. In, out. In, out. Bud's words were soothing, like a lullaby, but instead of putting Mari to sleep, they were waking her up to the sounds, sights, and smells around her. Flowers were blooming everywhere. Had there always been so many kinds? Breathing in, you are a butterfly. Breathing out, you feel happy, Bud chanted. Mari joined in. Breathing in, I am a butterfly. Breathing out, I feel happy. For the first time ever, from the tip of her tiny feet to the tippy top of her curly antenna, Mari felt like a butterfly. She spread her wings and fanned the air gently. Before taking off, she bent down to say thank you, but Bud had disappeared. In his place, a beautiful flower was blooming. Mari reached down and took a dusting of pollen to carry with her everywhere. The end. In our story today, Mari was a beautiful, busy butterfly who needed the help of Bud to remind her how to feel peaceful, calm, and happy, just like she did when she was little and in her chrysalis. For our adventure today, you could pretend to be Mari in her chrysalis, all safe and warm, before she comes out into the world as a butterfly. Or you could pretend to be anything you'd like. Today, maybe you don't even feel like pretending to be anything other than who you are. And you can feel your body and your breath and just move the way that the music makes you happy to move. So let's have one more ballet adventure together. Maybe you want to start small and just rest, breathing, feeling peaceful, calm, and happy. And then maybe you want to reach one arm or wing out. And maybe the other one. And then both. Maybe you're stretching up to the sky. Is it a sunny sky or a cloudy sky for you? I think that mine is sunny with just a few clouds. I want to reach up towards the sun and start to fly. And maybe pretend that I'm going from flower to flower, and faster and higher, flower to flower. Or maybe you just want to be you and skip or run fast, or maybe jump. How high can you jump? But then we take some time to remember again to stretch and to feel our arms, our head, our neck and shoulders, our chest, our belly breathing, and our legs. Thank you for joining me for this ballet book adventure. I look forward to seeing you next time.